Rediscover your past by digitizing your family's memories with LEGACYBOX. Watch until the end of this video to find out more about preserving your legacy, and then visit legacybox.com/recollection. By 1940, the United States was a nation in transition, caught between the hardships of the 1930s and the growing pull of a world at war. The US Census of 1940 showed the population had climbed to 132 million, and while most Americans were still focused on making ends meet, the headlines were becoming impossible to ignore. This is the year 1940. January 19th opened the year with sharp satire when the Three Stooges released You Nazi Spy, the first Hollywood film to openly mock Adolf Hitler and the Nazi regime. The short boldly included a disclaimer, joking that any resemblance to real people was a miracle. On February 10th, animation history was made as Tom and Jerry debuted in Puss Gets the Boot. What began as a one-off MGM cartoon quickly launched one of the most enduring rivalries in cartoon history. February 23rd found folk singer Woody Guthrie at work on a song that would outlive him. Writing This Land Is Your Land, Guthrie created an anthem rooted in unity and fairness, one that later became one of the most recognizable American folk songs ever written. February 29th marked a breakthrough night at the Academy Awards, when Gone with the Wind dominated the ceremony. Most historic was Hattie McDaniel's Best Supporting Actress win, making her the very first African American to receive an Oscar, a milestone achieved amid segregation and controversy. April 7th brought recognition to Booker T. Washington, as he became the first African American featured on a U.S. postage stamp. The honor acknowledged his role as an educator and leader during the late 1800s and early 1900s. On April 23rd, tragedy struck in Natchez, Mississippi, when a fire tore through the Rhythm nightclub, killing 209 people. Locked exits and overcrowding made it one of the deadliest nightclub fires in American history, prompting renewed attention to building safety codes. On May 10th, British leadership changed when Winston Churchill replaced Neville Chamberlain as Prime Minister. Taking office as Nazi forces advanced across Europe, Churchill's resolve would soon define Britain's wartime spirit. May 15th quietly launched a future giant when the first McDonald's restaurant opened in San Bernardino, California. Initially a simple drive-in, it laid the foundation for what would become the world's most recognizable fast food brand. Addressing Congress on May 16th, President Franklin Roosevelt requested nearly $900 million to dramatically expand aircraft production. The move signaled America's rapid shift toward military readiness, even before formally entering the war. June 5th showcased industrial innovation as Goodyear unveiled a synthetic rubber tire in Akron, Ohio. With natural rubber supplies threatened by war, the development proved crucial for both civilian and military transportation. In South Dakota on June 16th, the first Sturgis motorcycle rally began. Originally a small race event, it would grow into one of the largest motorcycle gatherings in the world. On June 22nd, the very first Dairy Queen opened in Joliet, Illinois, introducing the world to soft-serve ice cream and becoming an American tradition for generations of families. June 24th turned attention to Philadelphia, as the Republican National Convention nominated Wendell Willkie for president, an unexpected choice who positioned himself as an internationalist during uncertain times. July 15th followed with a historic decision when Democrats nominated Franklin D. Roosevelt for an unprecedented third term. The move broke long-standing tradition and underscored fears that wartime leadership continuity was essential. July 27th delivered another animated milestone when Bugs Bunny officially debuted in A Wild Hare. With his relaxed confidence and catchphrase delivery, Bugs quickly became Warner Brothers' signature cartoon star. September 2nd marked a major milestone agreement as the U.S. announced the Destroyers for Bases deal with Great Britain. America transferred 50 naval destroyers in exchange for long-term leases on British bases, strengthening Atlantic defenses without formally entering the war. On September 14th, Congress passed the first peacetime military draft in U.S. history. The Selective Training and Service Act required men to register for possible service, signaling how close the nation stood to global conflict. November 5th made political history when F.D.R. defeated Wendell Willkie, becoming the only U.S. president elected to a third term. The decision reflected voters' desire for stability as war raged overseas. Just 2 days later, on November 7th, engineering met disaster when the Tacoma Narrows Bridge collapsed in high winds. Nicknamed Galloping Gertie, the bridge's dramatic failure killed a dog trapped in a car and became a defining lesson in structural engineering. December 21st closed the year on a sad literary note with the death of F. Scott Fitzgerald, who suffered a heart attack at age 44. He left behind an unfinished manuscript called The Last Tycoon, ending the life of one of America's most influential writers. Recollection Road and LEGACYBOX both believe it's important to preserve the past. If you're like me, there's a box of your family's treasured home movies and photos tucked away somewhere, and LEGACYBOX can help you preserve them digitally. The process is a simple and safe solution for converting your home movies and photos to thumb drive or to the cloud. Just send in your LEGACYBOX filled with old VHS and camcorder tapes, film reels, and pictures, and get back digital copies that can be easily enjoyed, shared, and kept organized. It's that easy. LEGACYBOX is trusted by over 1 million people, and it's all done right here in the USA. Get started preserving your past today. Go to legacybox.com/recollection to get an incredible 55% off. Buy today to take advantage of this exclusive offer and send in your memories when you're ready. Go to legacybox.com/recollection to save 55% while supplies last. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and make sure to check the description of this video for links to pick up a t-shirt. Also, don't forget to visit our friends at Horn & Hardart to save 10% on your next order. Visit hornandhardart.com/recollection. Thank you to our loyal Patreon supporters listed here. Visit patreon.com/recollectionroad to join the club.